5 seconds and without being ejected.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Make you like stinky too.
Yeah, you get flies on you.
Ew. But
And if you failed a search of the trash can, it also made you stinky.
Huh. It would be cool though, because you could get in there and act like, you know, you're homeless.
Too pretty to be homeless.
I'm going to the clothing store.
Okay.
There's $35 in this gov box, and you didn't take it.
I never check them.
Me neither. I should do that more. I gotta check materials. Not too bad here. Let's see.
I did it again. I'm gonna just leave it there for you.
I was like, where even is it? I thought I got lost on the way over here.
No, I'm just slow.
Does anybody know where the courthouse is?
Yeah, it's you know the
Yes.
the big old building near the other building.
It's right over there at right next to Vanjie.
That one, are you sure?
Yeah, that's the only courthouse I believe. We could go double check here, but
I know there used to be one, like, down by the hospital in Davis. Like,
yeah,
I
that
just
one.
don't know which one it is.
I haven't seen that one function here, like ever, for a long time.
Like, it used to function. To, like, offices in it for, like, the mayor and the vice mayor, and then they, or, like, not the vice mayor, but, like, for the mayor, and then they got rid of the mayor.
Yep. I don't see it working there. I think it's going to be over at the old courthouse, the regular courthouse.
We should definitely check that out. But I'm gonna try and get an outfit going, so.
Alright, I'm running down to
Yeah,
get.
that's what we're gonna
I'm getting parts.
do after we finish this.
What'd you say, Abel? Abel?
I'm
He's gonna
stocking.
go get the part.
I'm stocking shop.
Oh, okay.
We have a bunch of building boxes for you.
Okay, I'll buy them.
No, you don't have to buy them. The fuck?
Okay, you can take them. We'll use them.
Buying them is wild.
Hey. Thank you. All right. It's done. There we go. Produce. Thinking. Execute. Deuce, right?
Hello.
Hey.
There's absolutely nothing that I found yet.
Oh yeah.
This is kind of country looking. Put some leggings underneath.
I had to get rid of those bracelets here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good for work now. Though I wish I could change my gloves.
Hmm.
Blue gloves just don't work.
No.
White ones work again. No.
Find the mechanic ones.
I don't know which ones are the mechanic ones. So it's right. Like these would be mechanic.
No, those look like doctor's gloves.
Yeah,
There's
they're.
some in the beginning. There's some, but I don't know if you can have those. With yeah, it's like for me, it's like 19, 20, 21, something like that. I could be Umbridge.
Okay, that works.
This is also, I'm, coming up with a prospect outfit for a female.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go
So.
check the shop. What's up, Trouble?
Nothing.
It's out roaming around, huh?
I just got this.
I just got this. Nice.
Yeah.
You know he's getting ready for the court date that Jack from Yellow Jack there's having today. Just let me know when you're ready. I'm here. I'm just working there, so think about other things too.
What it do?
What's up, Rolo?
Not much. Just woke up. I'll say it this way. Just flew in.
Ready when you are.
All right, give me just a second.
I'm like broke now.
I know that feeling. Wait. Hey. Yeah, I know that feeling. All right. Let's see.
That's funny.
It was funny.
The Jack picked purple.
Jack picked purple on this.
And he's like, oh, I've never seen one in purple, so here we go. We both concluded it's a terrible idea.
I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not great. It's not even good. It's like just
No.
eh.
It makes it look like a toy bike.
Yeah, kinda.
You are good to go.
That's so much better.
All right.
Yeah.
And black about having too much color on the bike just doesn't seem to work out too good. Usually just a good solid black bike with maybe a pearlescence, all you ever need.
Agreed.
I like the chrome. It looks really nice on my Jeep too. So
Yeah, chrome's not bad. It makes it pop a little more.
I'm gonna have one of those here soon.
a Jeep.
The Terminus, yeah.
Yeah, it's Lenny
They're
around.
nice. Lenny's around, yeah.
Go get your Jeep then real quick.
I'm okay right now.
Yeah,
Well, I started when I got to premium with 135K, and I now have $7,000. And I didn't even put armor on it. But I'm gonna head to Wigwam so you can see it.
Tell him we might be getting hold of him about getting Terminus.
Oh my god.
What's
Abel,
wrong?
if you were on this radio right now, Millie, I swear to God, I
What?
said I was gonna head to Wigwam so he could see it, and he said, "I want to see the bike, but I don't want to see you."
Oh, oh,
So
Smack
rude.
him.
I'm gonna.
Wow.
If you weren't trying to be how is that not trying to be an asshole, Lenny?
Let Lenny know we're probably getting hold of him about getting a car from PDM here for Millie. In a Hammer
I'm
Jack.
coming to fuck you up now. I'm gonna kick you while on this bike. Then you can see
I
that
think she
foot
heard me.
when you're laying on
I think she did. She just,
I'll see you guys later.
maybe she didn't hear you. I don't know.
No, you know how the radio goes.
I do.
Yeah.
When you're listening on the radio, it's so loud. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Rolo. I get to watch my bank account whittle down from such a beautiful location that it is in right now. You know that?
I bet it's probably like 600,000, ain't it?
500. I could go buy a vehicle that could store all our needs.
Yeah.
Yes, Rolo.
Why the fuck did you just send me 40 grand? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. All right. Yep. My brain just caught up to my mouth.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Why'd you send me 40 grand? Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. My brain just caught up to my mouth.
He's such a goofball.
Oh, man.
Rolo, I love you.
You're definitely that special person, you know. I know you're saying you hate us right now, but you know you don't. You just hate yourself because you know you like us.
So I could not figure out an outfit.
Go.
Oh,
You have your boss
I'm sorry.
outfit.
I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm up here talking to EMS. I was bouncing back.
What'd you say?
Where you wear for your boss stuff?
Who said they loved me or I was special or
Okay.
what did you say?
We said you're very special, Rolo. You know, Millie was giving you a hard time because you called
Yeah,
me.
give me a second. EMS just called me a nice person, basically. I'm about to end them. Hold on.
I wonder if there's a yellow. I'm gonna go check.
I just made PD Moto run from me.
Why?
Saw him on the side of the road, and I went past him, so I was going to turn around and, say, nice bike, just being me. But as soon as I turned around, they took off and my Jesus, no lights, no signs, just trying to get away from me. I don't know if they thought I was going to kick them or what, but then again, I can't actually say
What do you
it was me
think?
that made them leave.
Uh,
But that's sure what it looked like.
no.
What part don't you like?
The glasses.
Okay.
The shirt.
You don't like the shirt?
It doesn't match at all.
All right, I'll go find something else.
It really does not
I
match,
gotta
and
go in deep thought for a
nor
second.
does it even look anything like you would ever know.
This is one of the very few shirts that have yellow.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go with the yellow shirt, honestly. Honestly, I wouldn't go with the yellow shirt. Said dress like either like business, because you're representing as a business owner, right? Not as a
True.
club. You're representing as a
True.
business owner, so you should dress business professional or business casual.
Well, I mean, this is business casual.
That is, but the yellow does no. That's like
Not the yellow. Okay.
that's like
Okay.
no. It's
Okay.
like it's like an old person, type
I
thing,
mean,
no.
yeah.
You look like some old granny that, just went to paid for $5, used clothing.
So I went to Goodwill,
You
basically.
went to Goodwill.
Okay.
What's up, Jack?
Car radios are still like 7,500, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can I get one installed on my car here, please?
Yep.
Match me. The yellow does not match me.
No. Not,
So.
especially with the red hair. And the no.
All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go find a new outfit.
So how you doing, Jack?
Yeah, I'm all right. My lawyer's. I gotta have a talk with him because he almost fucked up our case. I gotta make sure we're on the same page again. We had a plan. He didn't stick to the plan, so we're gonna have a frank talk about it.
That happens a lot. Get that?
Yeah, he almost perjured himself. Yes, I did. He almost perjured himself. I was like, dude, don't perjure yourself. We don't need to do that. Their evidence is weak. You don't need to go the extra mile. Just focus on the facts.
Exactly. I mean, the cops are corrupt. The whole city knows it, so.
Yeah, I may or may not have heard a rumor in the DOJ that the Chief Justice and the DA might be starting an investigation into the Chief of Police.
Good. Well, I'll believe it when I see it, though.
What's happening, Jack?
Not much. Getting ready to go to court.
For what? Oh, yeah, you're a lawyer. Never mind.
No, for the same thing that they dropped the charges for before. They made up some phony baloney excuse and recharged me with the same crimes again.
Is this still about the drug one?
Mm-hmm.
Or what are they claiming this time? Or what changed?
Like, I don't even know how this worked at all. I'm pretty sure the only reason that the DA allowed this to go through is because he wants the police to lose. But they're like, oh, we have to charge him again because we forgot about the dirty money. And I was like, how is that my problem as a defendant? You forgot to charge me. How's that my problem?
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, the police do not.
It's too late. They can't do that now.
I would agree with you, but they have a very stupid argument that if you read the Constitution, the statute of limitations law is very vague the way it's written, and they have chosen to interpret it in the most extremely obviously dumb way possible.
Well, this ought to be interesting. When's court?
And about right after the storm.
All right, I'll be there. I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be there like at storm. Me too. I just got to get the.
Where exactly is the court building at? Is it
That's
the
a
original
great
one?
I heard it's by the.
Is it not the
What is it
same
called?
one at all?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out if it's the one by Evangelical or if it's a different one. Because there are multiple court places that
What
can
did he
be.
say?
So
By
I forgot to
Pink
tell you,
Cage,
I was busy getting
is what I was
dressed,
told.
but,
By Pink Cage?
Abby and I were in the
I don't know what that
store,
means.
And a cop came in and was trying to talk to us.
On
Community
occupation, the
outreach,
garage.
I guess
I
he
also
was
don't
talking
know what
about.
that means.
Oh,
He was asking about the relationship between PD and Harmony, and I had
My lawyer
no
knows where it
idea
is. He's coming here
how
to drive me
answer,
there, or he's
so
coming to
his name is
Yellowjacks to drive me
Officer
there.
Gabe,
I guess
so
I'll
he
send
might
you a
be
ping
coming to look for
when I
you
get there.
guys.
Lieutenant Gage.
yeah. I mean,
Whatever.
I'm guessing it's over at the original courthouse building, but
Which clothing store y'all at?
It might be.
Down
I've
in the
only been there
city.
once ever, and that's when they hired me on. Like
if
nobody
they're
goes
hiring-
there.
if
Not
they're
even
hiring
the judges
people
go there.
on,
How
then
do
that's
you
where it's
know?
at. Then.
How did they know that you guys were
Yeah, I just
even,
don't
like,
remember
It's the
exactly.
same. It's over by
Associated with us, you guys are
Evangelical,
down
by the
in the
jewelry
city.
store and all
He was
that
just
stuff.
like asking what we
That's
do
probably
in the
true.
city and if we were
I know
criminals,
exactly where
if
it's
we
at.
knew about
I
drugs,
know
and
the
I was
city
like,
by
sir, I'm a
heart too.
mechanic.
So
I
if
don't
we
do
were to
shit.
go, it's near LSC.
And that's how kind
It's
of.
over in Rock
And then he
Hills.
checked our
I believe
record.
it is right in that area, something like that. Rockford Hill or something.
So he might be
Near
around
Loso.
looking for.
Oh, hold on. The judge just contacted me about your court order. Let me send him those pictures real quick.
Send him my way. I'll give him all the answers he wants.
No,
Yeah.
send them
Or her, I
my
meant to say.
way.
Oh, come on, man.
Well,
Let me have some fun.
I said Millie and Abel.
So hopefully that court order will be happening right before or right after the trial. And I also got to remind the DA he needs to drop those charges. Fucking, I'm getting too old to figure out phones. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Here's all the camera
And he
pictures.
just like saw that we were parked outside and just walked in and was like, "Hey, what are y'all up to?" And I thought he was gonna get on about how I parked on the sidewalk.
Right.
Tried to give her a boyfriend. She was really socially awkward.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
alright, I gotta go to
hopefully
Jack. I
offer
think my
people
lawyer's
need
coming to pick me up.
Loving too. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, that works.
He was
Is
like,
the
this
radio
lady
sold?
came in
Yes, sir.
crouching. He's like,
Alright,
I don't
thanks
know
a
how
lot.
to
No
stand up.
Took him a solid 5 minutes to figure out his name.
Damn.
Is this better?
It's not bad.
I might take the glasses off. They're a little bit
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go change the glasses.
Guten Tag. We're kind of like contemplating life choices.
Clothing store.
Just get really nice, close, personal.
Just careful doing that. I don't do physical contact. I stab.
I swear I'm not touching you.
I know, but I didn't know if you knew that. It's a rule that's not written, but people know that I do stab people and I put them in the desert.
Oh.
When they, I don't do hugs. I don't do physical contact.
Okay, all right. So in what manner do you? You're gonna whisper.
Is a crisp high five acceptable?
I mean, I'm not a big on physical contact. It's just.
What
I
about a
don't do
headbutt?
Hugs. That's bound to other people bound to come and jump in. I'll put it like this. When it comes to like myself or Millie, people have a tendency just to come by and pick us up out of nowhere.
Ooh, I'm not
And-
gonna do that to you.
and
I was just
like,
gonna stand next to
grab
you.
us. Oh, standing next to us, different story. But
Here.
then
I
they
like you.
do that, or they'll come up right and want to give me a hug out of nowhere.
Ooh.
And it's like, I don't fucking
Ooh.
know you. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I end up
That's kinda
stabbing
weird.
them, and I end
Oh,
up
that's
burying them
good.
in the
Hello.
desert. Like,
Hello.
I was gonna ask, in what manner do you bury them? Do you like slather them in honey and bury them, or do you just bury them?
I have many prospects and many holes in this desert. I've lived in this desert out here for a long time, and I probably have at least 100+ bodies buried out there. I've buried a lot of bodies out there.
I would recommend filling the holes with lye.
I just leave them sit. The cops don't bug us out here. If you ever notice, the cops never come out here. You know, so
Yes.
I don't think I've seen more than 2 cop cars except for yesterday.
out here, yeah. The cops don't.
No, I mean
Oh, I
in
didn't see 'em.
general.
I've seen them. Up north here, like for some reason they don't want to come up north, which whatever. Police their own area. We control the north, so I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Your suit looks nice, ma'am.
We got a
Thank
court
you.
case today. We gotta go.
Yeah,
to lunch.
am I supposed to wear like fancy clothes on this? Ooh,
You don't
I
have
got a
to.
good suit.
You don't have to.
If
I
you
just,
want, you
wait,
can.
I just
wa-
want
I
to look
want-
professional.
Yeah, but I wanna make my new people proud.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
gotta wear a nice something.
Mil-
I have a suit.
Millie loves to change and find different outfits to wear all the time.
Mm-hmm.
May
I
will
know,
stay,
I'm
stay in the
so
clothing
proud.
store for hours.
I'm so proud of Millie. I'm so proud of you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something.
Maeve, hold up. The keys?
Oh, Millie, I tried to open up earlier, and I realized I have no keys to do that. So should I
Wait.
just wait for people?
Hold on.
Wait,
You don't?
what
I
is your rank? What's your rank?
Yeah. Go to your
Hold on.
job
let me,
thing
let me-
and
let me-
check
let
out
me-
your rank.
let me-
You have to make sure you're on the clock.
Oh, it might
You
be
have to have
why.
it selected.
Yep, has to be
At
selected,
least.
be on the clock.
Ah, shit. Okay. All right. Let me.
Like,
Go
go
ahead and
see if you
try
can
it.
try it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Go
You
on
should be able
duty
to.
and do all that and see if you can or not.
It's an honest mistake. I mean,
Yeah.
we all have done it.
All right, let me go try. Let me go try.
Also, I found out my issue with fishing.
What's
Apparently,
that?
I had too many jobs, and even though I clocked in as fishing, it didn't let me.
Huh.
All right. All right. Thank you.
The
Thank you.
fishing. Well, how
You're
many
welcome.
jobs do you have?
Me?
Now just fishing.
Just fishing.
I just fish and I work as a mechanic.
Yeah, fishing's good. Mechanics good. There's a few different jobs that are good depending on what you're trying to get. Right. Builder's a good job if you have a few people to go with you. I buy material from Builder. I buy all the boxes. Mining. I buy a lot of the mining materials. And I pay $350 per for the mining materials that I need.
So $350 or $350K
per $350 per item. So, and what I'm looking for out of the mine is tin. It's tin bars, iron bars, copper bars, things like those. Right, those are things I use to be able to craft other items. So if you bring me 100 of those, I'll pay $350 per that. Every one that you had there, 350 times 100.
Well, if you all ever need anything, I'm at your disposal. I can go get it.
I mean, the mining, the only thing is mining's boring. People don't like to do mining. It's so fucking boring. But I'll pay good money for the mining materials. Any higher, I can't do anything. It's not going to be worth it for anybody. Even 350 is on the high end right now. I have a feeling that's going to go down to 300 eventually. That's going to be the settling place, I think. It's because of high demand right now. This is the highest demand job. Item says we need is mining for everybody.
I think I gotta call in a few friends.
Yeah, if you have 4 people, you could run it a lot faster. 3 people is the idea number. Builder is another one. 4 people you want to have for that job there, and builder boxes are going for $6 to $6.50 a piece. Right now, and you could sell those constantly all day. Plus, you make whatever they pay you there.
How are the electrical supplies doing?
Electrical is not as big of an item right now.
All right, so it's a good thing I tossed those out.
It's good to save them. People will buy them. Like we'll buy them, but the items that are needed right now is mining and toolkits.
Well, shit, I got rid of toolkits, but I don't quite have any better bags or places to store things right now, so I'm limited to what I can carry.
That is also the biggest issue we're all running into. Money.
Yeah. Oh. I recommend tea with honey and lemon for that cough.
It's a different cough.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much, but didn't want to call attention.
A different cough, you know.
Yeah, I just need to get a vehicle. That's what I really need to do.
Vehicle is a hard one. How much money you got? I can tell you a good vehicle.
Right now, I've only got 8,000, but we've just been running around trying different things, not really getting into it yet.
Yeah, the jobs that I've definitely ones that listed out there, the ones that are worth when it comes to if you really want to make money, but it's a grind to make it. Right? Fishing is great, but you sink so much money into it.
Back the last time I was in this city, I was skill training 5 in mining, and that's basically all I did.
Mining isn't the same at all.
I kind of figured as much. Yeah, a lot has changed since the last time I was in the city.
Yeah, now you're down in a tunnel. It's Tunnel Titans is who's the mining site now.
All right.
And you go down into a mine. It's not bad. But, yeah, I mean, I do like the older way sometimes better.
Running back and forth to the conveyor belt?
No. They changed that. The original way was I liked better, where you actually went down to the mine certain times, picked up a bunch of stone, head down to the wash at a certain time, wash it at nighttime, then head back up to the mine there.
Oh, I do remember that one.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, the river was always packed with people washing stones.
Oh, we did it down at when I did it. It was down at the lake here. I didn't do the river
He
once.
didn't. He never did the river.
Not
You.
once.
This was before the river
Yes.
and before the conveyor belts. Like this was forever ago.
And when back
Well,
then
back
though.
in dinosaur days when y'all were both. Never mind.
Well, you were around then too. So what does that make you?
Damn it.
Old.
Back then, we ran the fucking mine down here where we wash. There's down there where it's a huge spot that we all could wash at, and we would make anywhere from 500K a day easily. Her and
So-
I.
Last time I visited the city, I worked with Ting at
That just
Kingpin
looked like
Autos
trouble.
across the street.
Okay, yeah. So you were a little bit. You were. He
Yeah.
wasn't really around at that point.
No,
That was. Yeah. So,
I was, but I wasn't. I mean,
yeah.
I was making good money off of the mines and then using the mines to buy used cars and sell them.
Mhm. Yeah.
We're supporting Jack.
Wait a minute. Did you have
Oh,
a
yeah.
dealership just down the road from here?
Yes, actually right across the street at the RV lot.
Yeah, yeah. I think I know who you are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think back in the day I may or may not have bought. Crap, I can't. I think it was a Duke I bought off of.
You did. You did.
Mhm.
Actually, now
There
that
you
you said
go.
that, your voice sounds
Thank you.
exactly like I remember.
Yeah, I'm going like professional casual.
Oh,
As
we
you
were
can
going
tell.
straight country bumpkin.
For-
Yeah,
for you
I
it's gonna
couldn't
work
find
better.
anything.
Yeah, I do remember.
For
you
for
from
you
back
two,
then.
it's going to work better for
Yeah,
her
I-
being a
I
business
think
owner.
it
I
was a
think it's going
motherfucker. I
better
don't
for
remember
her
if
as
it was Duke or
business
not.
cash. You know,
Yeah.
kind of be more
Yeah,
business.
yeah, yeah.
If I
professional
remember right, it was
based.
one of the Willy Poppers.
Especially if Gage is out there looking for you.
Ooh, there's another outfit though
Sketch.
that I could do.
I
It could be
remember
kind of
that.
I took him up
country.
here with another
Oh.
guy that was.
Why they
Because
look
I
an
told
interesting
him that we
character.
were going to the.
Yeah, it was on the
court.
radio.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was busy talking. I
people to you.
couldn't
so
hear
What
you.
up,
Oh yeah.
Doesn't
He
narrate it,
cornered
but
us in
a
the
lot of people
clothing
hang
store
out
and
with
was
us
asking us questions.
Fair
in a
enough.
in a special way.
Yeah, that's
About?
weird.
Yeah.
Um,
Some things popped up.
What
and
we
I
were
had to
getting
depart the city
into, if
for a
we were
while,
criminals. I was like, I'm a
life
straight
events,
mechanic.
deaths
He was
in
like,
the
oh, where do
family,
you
that
work?
kind of thing.
And then he was asking questions about like the relationship between Harmony and PD and stuff.
We ran both our records after like we
Yep.
didn't do anything, which was weird.
Apparently, Valor didn't actually put that note on my record. It was just the speeding ticket.
Interesting.
That's yeah.
He's like, yeah, we threaten that shit all the time. I'm like, great, because that's great for the community.
Right? I need to get food.
Yeah, we're gonna fly out, do our nightmare shit, and then we'll be back for the court case.
All right.
Okay.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Oh yeah, we'll be here to support.
Yep.
Oh, that
Okay.
was very
Yeah, what the
fucking
hell?
Canadian
Man,
of me.
fucking
The fuck?
You've been around Irish way too damn much. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I think I have been hanging
Hold
out.
on. First of
Because
all,
all the people I've been hanging
off
out
that
with
radio
are from
count so I can hear
Canada,
you.
between
ABS
Enzo and
Yes.
Irish.
remind me what that
Oh, I
is.
forgot
Rude.
Enzo.
Anti-lock
Canadian.
brake system. So.
Oh, ABS. Okay.
If you get the regular Rogue Scout,
I'll be right
CC,
back
it
because I
doesn't
know
come
there's
with
another
ABS.
outfit,
I went
another
ahead and
shirt
got
that I
the
want to check.
ABS.
All
I,
right.
I was looking at a bike that had the
What'd you
ABS,
say?
and a buddy of mine had a newer bike. It was a touring bike, but it was a mix between a cruiser and a sport bike. And that thing was stupid fast. He was hitting 80 and 90 in like third gear.
Actually, I could do the same.
Mm-hmm. But he had that ABS, and this is not what totaled the bike, but damn near should have. The fact that it didn't was amazing, but that messed him up because he had never had that on any of the bikes, and it messed him up, and he ended up laying it down in some wet weather. And I think the fact that it was wet and slid the way it did was the only thing that didn't, mess up like the forks and stuff like that.
My first bike was a Shadow that I bought off an auction. And
Oh, okay. See, that was the first bike I was looking at was the Honda Shadow.
bike.
No, but I went with the Harley Sportster 883.
Too many people around me have Harleys. Everybody rides a Harley here, so I was like, I want to
Well,
be a
that's
little
what
bit
I
different.
started.
So
That's what I started on, and it was something that I knew the weight of. I knew this is a good bike for me to start on, and
This one buddy I
it'd be
knew,
my first bike.
he had his was it? I think it was a Honda. He was drive over to. He would hang out the MC and shit like that. And on his motorcycle there on the, the windshield part, he had on there, not a heart, and some shit about not a Harley, picking on the fucking Harley people.
Oh,
Every time you pull up over there, and right up to the MC people, they would give him shit every time.
see, that's what I like about where I'm at. I have the Kawasaki Vulcan Nomad.
That's a good bike.
Yeah, 1500. And I'll pull up to the Harley dealership and for ride outs, whatever. And now, for those ride outs, they don't care what you ride, just show up. But I've had a couple of guys that I've known even back when I had my Harleys, and it's like, yeah, go ahead, man. I know you. I know your skill level. Go ahead and try it out. They'll come back and like, that is so smooth. It's like, yeah, it doesn't jar your teeth out whenever you hit those potholes.
Yeah. One thing that I have noticed is Harley riders will always respect Indian riders. Indian riders respect Harley riders, but
Not right
Harley
now
riders
with
will
that,
give
not
shit.
with that stupid stuff that Indian did to their bikes. They did. I don't know what the beef is. I just heard that Indian did something very stupid with their bikes, and now there's an issue, and a lot of Indian people are not even happy with it. I don't know what happened, but I'll look into it.
If I remember right, they got a Swedish designer. He's been in the motorcycle game since a child, but I think they replaced a American-based designer with a Swedish.
Dang.
Swedish or some country like that.
Yeah, it's not American no more.
Yeah. But the bikes are still made the same. It's just,
Oh, okay.
at least as far as I know it.
Well, I got a buddy, him and his wife. She had the Honda, I could be wrong, Honda Rebel, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or Honda Rebel, Honda Shadow something. And he had the Indian, and she finally decided to upgrade to an Indian, and they both just up and decided to disappear. They packed up some of their stuff. They were going to take one of those extended weekends, leave on a Friday, come back Sunday type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't hear from them for a long time, and when they come back, they had been gone for so long that their house was actually getting eviction notice and type stuff on it. And
Damn.
Foreclosures.
Foreclosures, that word. And they basically said, fuck it. And they went in the house, grabbed a few extra things, and they have not been home since. They travel full time. They've got a YouTube channel. It's not the biggest, but it pays enough that they can
just continue traveling.
Continue traveling. It pays for their gas, pays for their food. Now they camp a lot. They'll go to these campsites and camp there, or they have no problem stepping into the woods somewhere and doing camping. But that's what I want to do one.
So, if this says anything about me, one of my friends that gave me my bell made sure that it was a Valkyrie helmet.
So you
bell.
were given the bell.
Yes, I was given the bell, but it is a Valkyrie helm bell.
Okay. I actually don't have my bells on mine, but I got two. One came from an old cat. I'm talking about when he pulled up, I could see something look different about the bottom part of his visor. I was like, what the hell is that? He had his beard tucked almost 3 times. When he took the front part of his helmet and lifted it up, his beard unfolded like an accordion. He fell down to his belly, and I'm like, Jesus!
See, everyone
That's
I
a
know.
fucking beard.
That was a beard, and he had right where the soul patch is. It went right down all the way to the tip, and it was a brown patch. That was the only color he had in that beard. I was like, damn. Now he gave me one of the bells off of his bike, and another guy at a gas station gave me a bell. Now the one he gave me had some titties on it, and I was like, bet. but I haven't put them on there. I don't know. I just haven't done it.
I tried searching and searching for the lowest point in my bike that I could actually hang that bell from, and it took me a good hour to find a good spot for it.
That's kind of my problem. There's not really a good spot without having to rig something up.
Yeah, I had to get a larger clasp threaded through, then put my bell on that. And now every time I hit a bump, it drags on it, and I'm like,
please be there, please be there.
Yeah, I hear the ding, ding. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's the bell.
Well, I made a mistake. I did put the first one I got from that old cat. I put it on my Harley Sportster. I finally found a low enough spot, and I'm like, here, good enough. Well, I made a mistake of going to a youth event with one of my ex-old ladies at that time, and I forgot that it was on there. And finally, one of the I don't know, deacons or something comes up and says, "Hey, can we have a talk?" And I'm like, "Sure." I'm thinking this guy's gonna start talking to me about Jesus. No, one of the kids had got out of the van when they pulled up and went over there looking at the motorcycle, and then he started playing with the bell. Well, his mom noticed the bell, and yeah, it wasn't good.
The titty bell.
It was definitely the titty bell. So technically, that was my second bell, not my first bell. But yeah.
So please tell me that you're not a whip type, the handlebar whip. Okay.
I did have a whip that I carried with me when I went through a certain neighborhood to go visit one of my buddies, but that was because they had a dog in that neighborhood that had a electric collar on.
Would break the fence.
Well, the range went into the road, and the owner just never changed it. And he would come up and he would nip at your pants leg or your bike, and if traffic was coming, you couldn't go into the opposite lane. So I would hold it whenever I'd get there. I'd take it out of the saddlebag, and I'd just hold it and kind of whip it at him, and then put it away.
Yeah. So the neck of the woods that I grew up in, it was what do you say? That pagan territory, and a lot of them have whips on their bikes.
Nah, I never did get into that whole thing. I did when I rode with the Chain Riders for a little while. They legit had chains hanging from theirs that would rip away, and it looked cool when they were sitting still, but the way that they were having to ride so that those chains wouldn't hit their bikes just wasn't. It didn't look comfortable. First of all, second of all, I'm not willing to let something come around and hit my bike like that.
Yeah.
But I did actually get to witness them use it one time.
Damn.
We were on a ride, and this young lady, not paying attention, looking at her cell phone, she pulls out in the middle of, there's probably a good 20 of us. She just starts pulling out in front of us, and one of the bikers, not probably 6-7 bikes ahead of me, he rips his way, and he hit the side of her mirror, her window.
Yeah.
No, he hit the window, and it shattered. And I made sure before I darted over, and that was because we were staggered formation. I darted over to the left and got away from the glass and her, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
So I've mentioned having a gun in the past, so you can figure out once upon a time served. But the first ever platoon that I was in, the lieutenant of that platoon.
Shit, you was up there.
Well, I wasn't, but the lieutenant of my first platoon, I was in a experimental unit for something called an ABV. This was the first ever ABV commander, and he was on his bike, and an old lady not paying attention cut out in front of him in an intersection, and I was a part of the honor guard after that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he did not survive, and I had to help. I had to help transport the body to Raleigh.
Damn. The only thing I got even somewhat similar to that was there was a guy who was actually from my hometown. His road name was Squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Now I didn't know Squirrel, but I knew of Squirrel. I mean, he was just the local biker around town. Everybody knew, hey, there's Squirrel. And I hadn't had my motorcycle. No, I didn't have a motorcycle. I was riding my buddy's motorcycle at that time. It was the Harley Sportster 883. I think it was a 99 or 2000 model. I don't quote me on that. But anyway, we go because it was going to be, a memorial ride. We were supposed to start at the Harley dealership over in Monroe and then ride, and then eventually end up at the cemetery. And then from the cemetery, we're going to a park to, celebrate. Well, while we're doing the memorial ride, we take the longest, scenic routes we can. And this, again, young girl, that's all I'm going to say, decides she wants to pull out in the middle of about, I don't know, a good 100 plus bikers. I don't remember how many of us there was, but I know the last count was over 100. She decided to pull out. Well, this old cat was telling me, hey, just stay behind me, I'll watch out for you. I said, appreciate it. Well, when he darts left, because he's watching way up ahead, and I'm like, what's he doing? And I look, I realized, oh shit, that lady's pulling out in front of all them bikes. Well, we all finally start slowing down. The lady did cause one bike to fall over. Now the guy was going slow enough that he was trying to put his leg down and keep it up, but it fell over. I guarantee about 7 bikers walk up to this car with that little young lady in it and just flip the car with her in it.
I can imagine.
And I'm sitting there looking at my buddy. He's one bike behind me and over to my left. I'm looking over my shoulder like, do we need to just get the fuck out of here? I'm not used to this.
So usually I ride in my old combat boots, right?
Okay.
But I went and got a pair of nice cowboy boots. And I was like,
I can't do it. I can't do it. I rode with them for a long time, and they're slick on the bottom. They ain't got the rubber sole, and fuck that.
Yeah. I found that out real fast.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's actually what ended up causing me to fracture my knee. That sucked. Well, that, ice, and acorns, but beside the point. It was a bad combo.
That first day of the season, I put these cowboy boots on and just decided to go for a ride. And, I didn't realize the difference. It's just the rubber. Yeah.
Real quick.
Dan,
Kind of like it.
Yeah,
Hello.
what I'm wearing.
Yeah, oh, that's gonna be fun.
I got classy. I got classy.
No, you're good.
Nope, you're good. I'm not even. I'm just keeping her company.
Yeah. I was helping her, get rid of that music.
Yeah, it's still there.
Is it still loud?
Hit F8.
Yep. Already try.
Yeah, we've already
mute.
tried that.
You just went down to mute. So you went to game the mute.
Yeah, it's nothing's there, but my biggest issue is I can't even think of it more softly,
Yeah. I had the same issue going on too. Let me see.
Well, it won't allow me.
What did I do?
Well, let me.
To change it up.
Well, let me do it.
Are you talking, Abel?
I'm talking to myself.
Oh. I just saw your mouth moving, so.
Trying to see. Trying to remember what I did to fix it before, because I had the same issue for a while.
Wait, what?
I had the issue for the longest time here.
Yeah, I can't.
Your brain settings and city here, is that all set to off for things? Like your
Oh yeah, the
auto-scan?
radio stuff.
is that set to off and turn
How
all
do-
that. So hit your escape muscle,
Yeah.
and then you want to go down to settings, and then you go down to audio.
Okay.
Then you see where it says music volume. Turn that all the way down. I don't know if you have it all the way down or not. And then dialogue boost, I had that all the way down. CFX volume, I had that down, about 25%, a little roughly in there.
Even if I turn the music down the whole way, it still sounds like it's there. Like really, really there.
Auto scan for music off. Is that turned off?
Yep, that's off.
All right.
The radio is
Next thing I see, what else did I do? Oh, hold on.
Oh. Oh.
Get it?
Away?
Well, apparently, if I think of the radio station being more of a... Oh, never mind. It's still there.
It's still there, yeah. I know.
It's still
I know what
there.
issue you're going through. I said it's super fucking annoying.
It's so frustrating. Radio's off. Auto scan's off. Everything's off.
I'm trying to remember what I did. I don't remember what I did before.
If I could find it, I'd just go shoot it.
Right?
That would be so nice.
No, I don't want this one. How's that? I don't like the hat. How's that look, Millie?
That looks good.
I don't know if I like the hat. I think this hat looks better.
That sun is really annoying because like if it's either in my eyes or it's just causing everything to look weird.
There.
I go business very casual.
I'm looking sharp, alright? Fuck it. They're after me for the bullshit, so I better make sure I'm looking good,
Yeah.
Thinking I'm some type of criminal. I ain't done nothing wrong.
True.
True criminals are the cops.
There's too many options.
Oh, really? They're going over there. Okay.
What? Oh, I kind of like that. Does this match? Does this color blue match these black pants? I think it does. I like it.
We're all gonna look classy. The
Yeah.
objection. We resemble that remark.
I mean,
I'm gonna go outside before this kills my eardrums.
I don't blame you. I mean, I don't know what else it could be.
So- Yeah, it's just frustrating.
Have you done the mixer? Have you take care of that from there?
Yeah, it's so pretty much I have a 0% chance of probability in hearing mixer volume at all. Right? And yet like and everything's turned like
Yeah,
I know,
I
the
know.
waves are 0 and I just
I know. Maybe I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did different because it just all of a sudden stopped. Like I flew out, the storm came through, and I came back, and it just stopped. So maybe what we done might end up doing. You have to wait. I don't know.
Yeah.
But something I did seem to have worked, and I don't remember what I did. I wish I did because I
think
like
I
to make
might know
sure-
what it is because I think you know when you have those chromium sub-process eardrum little wheelies. Yeah, she helped me out with that one, and I think I just have to nap.
Maybe.
But I'm not even gonna try it right now.
Yeah, not worth it right now. Just wait for the storm.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be that. Oh man, I always forget sometimes. I try to fix things, I find a fix for it, and then sometimes I forget. I probably shouldn't be stoned.
I probably.
That could probably
It's
be
all
it.
right. It's fine.
I
You know,
forget.
I got so stressed earlier over just running around and trying to figure things out that I nearly had a freaking
What up, y'all?
seizure. Hello.
Yeah. What's up, CK?
I need to get with you about that outfit.
This? Yeah, let's go. She can't sit in here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to totally take away your
I want this top, dang it, but it's not long enough.
That's a police top.
Which
yeah,
one?
but it doesn't say anything about police, so.
Which
It
one's a
doesn't.
police top?
The undershirt.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
I'd
say,
s-
no, it's not.
I'd still wear it.
I would too,
It's
but
not
it
long
doesn't-
enough.
It's not long enough.
short. And there's not a long one.
Alright, so for these right here, what I'm wearing, I gotta get to a spot where I can actually. Let's see. Shirt 247.
Okay.
Then we got the torso. It's gonna be 205. And then I did the pants is 156. Now if you now with the you had the hood on your back if you want to because the arms are that way. It's your choice how you want to do everything else, but that's what I have for that. So if you want to put a radio on, that was body armor 79. If you want to put the radio on your arm there. I gotta find where the radio is on the pocket so it's not looking like it's dangling.
There we go. That's the one I wanted. Oh, I like that. That looks good. What do you guys think?
I actually figured you would wear some kind of dress.
She's not a dress person.
Meh. I'll have options. I'm not really a dress wearer.
No. But
And there's not that great of options for professional like dresses, so
CK, do you like bourbon?
Yeah.
So I think you might like this coffee I want that we just got. It's from what is that? Black Rifle.
Oh yeah, I love Black Rifle coffee.
Well, this is a bourbon flavor it has in it. It's roasted with bourbon, bourbon.
we haven't tried it yet.
No, but it smells fucking good.
It doesn't smell too bad. See, most of the dresses they have are like short and skanky looking to me.
Yeah.
There's a few that aren't
Should I try to
super
go-
bad.
Should I try to go more like business professional instead of the other?
Oh no, I feel like yours is good.
I'm straight up wearing my suit.
That's alright.
Yeah, I think that's business professional.
Now this is more business professional, yes, not casual. I was thinking about doing a casual one, but you know, wear this for when we have our court date.
True, we could do that. Oh, I found it finally. I've been looking for this shirt this
Could
entire
go-
time.
Could go this.
Yeah, it's more like a little less, like it's more casual.
No, this is what I'm wearing.
Yeah, I'm not liking this. Looks like your suit don't fit too good.
It's a little tight.
My arms don't
Yeah, a
look
little
right.
bit tight.
Oh yeah, my arms definitely fucked.
Here we go. I'll wear
Holy
this.
crap, that thing's in the fucking way.
Holy
Oh.
crap.
Sorry. Holy Jesus.
I'll wear this.
You
Yes, I-
wouldn't. You won't. You
I
won't do
won't.
it.
No, I
You
won't.
won't do it.
I won't. You are right. That is freaking ridiculous.
Hello?
Hello. I can't say hi to
what's up?
him.
What's everybody doing?
Getting dressed.
I'm just now flying in the city.
Getting dressed.
Yeah, I just flew in myself as well right before storm. What are you guys changing down by the shop or the clubhouse?
Tell him. Shut. I can't.
Nah, I'm not telling him he'll figure it out. Just let him figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm down here by the docks, but I'll be up that way after storm. Okay.
Like I said, I could look like Umbridge.
Huh.
I've got like 4 different freaking pink dresses like this.
Wow. That is actually Umbridge.
I know, right? This is just the top. Here we go. I look like an innocent little high school girl. I can wear some fried eggs.
Alright guys, I will see you after storm.
Are we gonna try to make it down to the thing before storm?
No, after storm.
But it's
It won't start
okay.
right after storm. It's going to start a little bit after, guaranteed.
It said it starts at 3.
Yeah, it's not going right after storm. I guarantee there's going to be time. They're going to wait for people to fly in.
They have to wait for people to, be
Yes.
around. Just crazy that they said it at 3. Like, come on. Oh, here's a cute little dress. I can put a little top under it.
How's that look? Let me fix my hands.
Yeah. It's actually a decently long dress. Which is kind of nice. Yeah, no.
You know what?
I was saying that dress.
Oh.
I said, no, never mind.
How's this look?
That looks good.
I have a hat and glasses on, of course, but
Of
somebody
course.
knocked them off me, so and they might have fucked me on that shit. See if I can fix it. There, I can just fix it. By the way, you could change the position of your eyes by using the camera. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Like where you're looking at, so for the eyes,
Mhm.
so yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. I'll wear this. This is horrid. This is scary.
Abel, you might want to go park your car.
Oh, yeah, you might.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I like the way this looks better anyways. Very casual.
This is a very weird looking dress.
That is. That's more guess. Can you change the color of that dress? Well, go back. Alright, I got some ideas.
I know. I've been looking through every time I go through. Yeah, I've been. Ooh.
Wait, what? Wait, whoa. You actually had nipples there, okay? Go back to that.
I know I did. I know I did.
Wait, what?
You, okay. Alright, that's not bad. Interesting. Alright. I'll go put it away here. Bye.
I could do this. No, my hips are too big.
What the hell is that?
It's a dress.
What the fuck?
Okay, Lady Gaga.
I mean, there's ideas. I just got shared a location. I think that's where the courthouse is, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why I sent it to you when, I mean, clearly I bet you it's Jack that sent you that. And he clearly sent it to me, so it's like, why would he end up sending it
I
to
mean, I could do the dress that you said to do. It's okay. The big gaddy dress.
Yeah, you
That
won't.
takes a...
You won't.
I gotta find it. Wear a wedding dress? Or this dress right here with the in the black? There we go. It's weird. It cuts...
It fucks your legs up.
Yeah. That actually isn't horrible.
No, it's not horrible. You get your chest and all that fixed. It's not too bad, but I don't. It's not. It doesn't go with the cowboy boots. That's for sure. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, different boots, or high heels, maybe.
This is a freaking bridesmaid's dress, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I could wear Harley Quinn.
Alright, I'll see y'all after storm.
Alright, we'll be here.
You get that, by the way, Johnny?
I did. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to freaking stop because I don't have...
Yeah, you're not gonna have enough time.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're wearing then?
No.
Do you need more time?
I'm stuck.
I do, but I don't have the time. Ooh, that one's cute.
I
like that
guarantee it's
shirt.
gonna be at least 30 minutes after the storm. 15 to 30 minutes. It
I
probably
just
will.
can't see colors.
Let's go out.
If I wear a dress like this, would that be hilarious?
That would be hilarious, but I don't know.
Obviously, I'm not going to. I'm gonna give it a minute, and then I'll be out.
Alright.
I mean, if all else fails, I can wear this. I'd rather. I'm trying to be funny, so.
Now, that necklace on your neck makes it look kind of funny.
Why? I like the necklace.
It is, but you can see it. That's
I know. It's just kind of a little flare to see, you know?
Now, check those. Keep an eye. Hopefully they might have an update today.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I don't neither am I.
You were.
I didn't mean to. Alrighty. I'm trying to find a dress, but I don't think I will, so I might as well just wear this.
Yeah.
Unless I wear that big hunker if I could find it real fast.
This is basically my 3.0 character outfit. You know that?
Yeah.
Exactly what I wore for most of the time.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
How was your
Muy bien.
How was your 3-hour police meeting?
Oh, I was so tired. I was
I
up at like
think they did that
4:30.
intentionally.
No, they thought that it was gonna be like a quick one, but it was
Mhm.
obviously not. I was up to like
Yeah.
4:30.
Yeah, but like I said, I think they did it intentionally just to avoid coming out. Like, hey, while those people out there protesting, let's go ahead and do the
So
other
there was
meeting as well.
people trying to like or continuing to interrupt with questions and stuff, so that's why it took a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke our case the best I could. They did agree with me though. They said that they were gonna look into the grinding part of it, and so that you don't have to spend fucking hours grinding.
Crazy.